Hey, welcome to Hollywood, kiddo.
Yeah.
How do you think I got this gig?
Yeah, right?
My dad runs Yahoo. My dad is Andrew. Yahoo.
Santino.
Santino. No, I wish he did.
I do too.
I'd be rich and I wouldn't have to carpool down here, Uber pool. I had to Uber pool to work.
Oh, man. Here we are. We're back.
Hi,
Hello,
Sarah.
Andrew.
Hi, Sarah.
Man.
Man, we are back.
So, last week we each had 4 prop bets, and we tied 4-4.
Yeah, we tied.
We tied, which
Real
means we're gonna have to push that payoff to next week. And one of the things that I won was that I predicted there would be another tie in the NFL. Do you remember that I predicted that?
I don't remember it.
You
I don't think you did.
Oh, well, we have a clip.
The final prop will or won't there be another tie in the NFL this season?
Yeah, there's definitely going to be another one.
There will definitely not be another tie if I have anything to do with it because it's disgusting. It shouldn't happen in sports.
Oh.
It definitely shouldn't happen in football.
I feel like because everything's so evenly matched, there's definitely going to be a tie.
And there won't be another tie because teams will be thinking about this. This will be on their brain. Do we want to be embarrassed and have that third category number? No, that's disgusting. It's either win or lose. That's sports, Gothard.
It was passion.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Wrong.
A
Very
real man
wrong.
admits when he's wrong, okay? And I was wrong.
Okay.
In that moment, I was
that
wrong.
moment,
Not
yeah.
often. Very rare for me, but I was wrong.
Okay, so, but what you were right on is that you won the show last week, which
Correct.
means you get to pick the bet.
I'm sick of you waving your beautiful blonde hair in my face, okay?
Okay.
So, if I win, you have to wear a copper top wig, a good old-fashioned gingy wig, okay?
All right.
And if you happen to win, which probably won't happen, I'll wear a beautiful Goldilocks wig and look like you in whatever top you choose, okay?
That looks great. That sounds good to me.
Good.
All right, prop number 1. This week is the finals of the PGA playoffs, aka the Tour Championship. Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson are both in the final field of 30. The last time they will play against each other before their big money match in Vegas on Thanksgiving Eve. The prop: who finishes higher at the Tour Championship, Tiger or Phil?
Not even a conversation. It's quite clearly going to be Phil. Let's be honest here, okay? This is number 14 versus number 20. You know, Tiger's had his run, and it's over, all right? This is going to be another repeat of 2009. Do you guys remember what happened in 2009?
That was
Tiger
8,000 years
was a runner-up
Okay.
to Phil Mickelson. Good old Philly Phil, good old lefty, good old Arizona State, the lucky lefty. I love you, Philly. He won, and he shut Tiger down. He put Tiger in his place, and Tiger's never been able to recover from that. Does he like it in Atlanta? Sure, he enjoys playing golf out there. but Phil is Phil. You know, Phil's consistent, better in greens and regulation, better in fairways and regulation. Tiger sprays all over the place.
He's also old.
Phil?
Much older.
They're both old.
Yeah, but Lefty has left the building, okay? Tiger's back, and he's better than ever. And he's finishing much higher than Phil in every tournament. Phil has not won a tournament since March of this year. He hasn't been in the top 10 since May.
You've been saving it up.
Tiger almost won the PGA Championship a few weeks ago.
Almost counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, my friend, okay? First of all, they both have 6 top 10 finishes, so they're tied when it comes to being in the top 10. So that can be totally washed away. That makes them equal, all right? We're coming down to the end of the season. You know who hasn't done good at the end of any season? Tiger Woods. You know who does great at the end of every season? Phil Mickelson. He ends up being a beauty horse.
No.
And then he gets away with whatever new sponsorship he's running around with. He's got 19 commercials on TV. He's feeling good lately.
Yeah, he's doing high kicks in the air. And
Looks
that's
good.
the only thing he's doing right. Let me just say this. They both have one thing in common, and it's they were both great 5 years ago. Honestly, this weekend is a toss-up, but I think Tiger is more consistent recently. His game has been better recently, and that's why you go with Tiger this weekend.
Phil Mickelson, congratulations on beating out Tiger Woods. By the way, neither of these guys are going to have anything on DeChambeau, you know? or Xander Schauffele.
Don't bring
any of these kids with weird
DeChambeau
names.
into this.
Yeah, I'm bringing the sham. I'm bringing the sham.
Don't bring in the
I'm bringing the sham.
Oh, Gothard, please settle this.
All right, well, thanks, guys, for coming back. I was getting kind of scared nobody was coming back here for a week, so it's good.
Oh,
good
yeah,
to see
because
you
you've
two.
been living in your tower.
And let me tell you something.
Of cords.
You're not moving anywhere for 22 weeks. Do you understand?
That's becoming apparent, and I'm getting kind of worried. So if
Well, we
somebody
are
can
your
come help
parents.
me.
That's why it's becoming apparent. I'm your daddy. That's your mommy. Obey us. Obey us. Now tell us who won.
Santino, you came here with research and facts. Take us back to 2009. I'm giving you a point.
Yeah, baby.
And it is.
Oh, yeah, he's the only one with research and facts.
Well, in this case, it was. In this case,
That's
it
not true.
was.
I had plenty of research
You want to
and
keep
facts.
getting mad at me, or you want to play this game? Huh? Do you want to keep getting mad at me? I love you, son. Thank you so much for that. Prop number 2. Kickers over and under. Thursday Night Football this week is another powerhouse matchup. Jets at Browns. Riveting. The Browns cut Zane Gonzalez after missing 2 field goals and 2 extra points last week and signed a rookie no one has ever heard of in their life named Greg Joseph. The prop, will this new Browns kicker Greg Joseph miss over or under 1.5 kicks Thursday night?
Okay, I'm going to take the under on this because I believe in the power of the underdog. But also, I would double or nothing that under that either of these teams gets in field goal position.
It's going to be anywhere's going to be from the 40 to the 40 on both sides.
Yeah,
That's it. It's going to be middle of the field.
It's going to be a punt catastrophe.
A puntastrophe, if you will?
Puntastrophe.
Okay.
Yeah, honestly, the only thing the Browns should be kicking is themselves for letting Josh Gordon go. Also, at this point, I'm not really sure who would come in and kick for the Browns. I'm surprised they picked this Greg guy. I figured they'd sign Ray Finkel. That's usually about as good of a decision as they normally do.
Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel. Let me tell you something. Zane Gonzalez just got a job, for those that don't know, at my local Trader Joe's as the sample guy.
Oh, how nice.
So it's nice. He picked up another gig.
Okay.
Greg Joseph, I got to tell you, can't really trust a guy with 2 first names and only played 1 year in high school. So I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go over 1.5 kicks for Greg Joseph. He was only 69% in college, by the way.
Ooh,
not that
69.
good. 69. Yeah, you know what that means. He's not that good of a kicker. That's what that means. The guy is a guy's a nobody. Listen, maybe he steps up and fulfills this fantasy, this coming out of nowhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it won't happen. There's no way. The kid is gonna be just as bad as they think he's gonna be. I could probably kick better than anybody that they've had on their roster this year, and I don't even kick anymore. I just chill. I don't kick it, I just chill.
I think he's going to be good. You know, I mean, he played for Miami in the preseason. He didn't make the team, but when he did kick, he hit 3 field goals.
I heard about it, all 3 of them.
But, you know, kicking 1,000%.
Yeah. Okay, 3 tries. 3 tries. You and I are going to go out after this in the parking lot, and you'll kick 3 of 3 from wherever he was from.
You know, I also feel bad for Zane because he was kicking with a groin injury, which I don't think is exactly the right thing to be doing.
Did he pull his groin?
When you have a groin injury.
Well, he's going to be pulling his groin a lot, sitting at home unemployed, and I don't feel bad for him at all. And Greg Joseph's going to choke as well. That's the end of that. That's the end of that. Gothard.
Please settle this kicker score.
I think, Sarah, you're absolutely right. They aren't going to get 2 opportunities to kick, so I'll go ahead and give it to you. But, hey, Santino, if you see Zane at Trader Joe's, tell him he owes me some money. It'd be great if he could send that my way.
He's got money coming to you as well, huh?
Yep.
Hey, Gothard, why don't you leave the jokes to us?
Yeah, man, that was really bad. But I tried to help you out a little bit. It just didn't work.
Wow.
You're a sweet boy.
All right. Packers linebacker Clay Matthews was flagged for a controversial roughing the passer call against Kirk Cousins on Sunday that extended the game and cost the Packers a win. Matthews also had one in Week 1 against the Bears. The prop, will or won't Clay Matthews get called for roughing the passer this Sunday against the Redskins?
Of course he will. Of course he will. This is his thing. They try to make it out like he's not a dirty player. The guy has always been a dirty player. He has. They try to make it out like he's hard-nosed football. He's one of these tough guys. Not only do I hate the Packers, so I've got something against this cat. I don't trust a man who has that much hair anyway. Cut it. What would your grandfather think? But I think he will get a roughing the passer because who doesn't want to hit Alex Smith? Come on. I want to hit that guy. He's perfect. He's a sweetheart. He's got so many positive things in his life. I want to see Clay take him down. I don't even like Clay Matthews that much, but I got to tell you, I can't wait to see him pop that guy. The guy married a Raiders cheerleader. You know, he was a sweetheart in San Francisco. Everybody loved him. He's got charities left and right. Yeah, he's got a perfect clean record, this guy. I'd want to murder him as well. He revitalized Kansas City and left a great little track for Patrick Mahomes to jump into. So I got to tell you, he's Mr. Perfect. Break him. I hope Clay breaks him. I hope he gets a rough in the passer and shows the NFL that you're supposed to be tough. That's part of the game. Sometimes you got a late hit coming at you. That's how it goes. Welcome to football.
Clay is not a dirty player.
Yes, he is.
In fact, he hasn't had a roughing. He had a roughing the passer call last week, and that's the first time that he got that call since 2013. You know how long that is? So honestly, obviously, he's adjusting to the new rule of using your body weight on the quarterback, and he is a perfectionist. He's not a highly penalized guy in any season across the board, even false starts, anything like that. Unnecessary roughness, he's only been called for that 3 times, I think, in his career.
That's more than enough.
I think he adjusts, and this week definitely does not get called for it, especially since he nearly cost them the game. Also, he is playing Alex Smith, and the league does not give a shit about Alex Smith. If he was playing Tom Brady, he would have been called for that before the game starts.
Alex Smith is a sweetheart.
Yes.
They're going to protect him just as much as they do anybody else, because the NFL has gone baby on us. They've gone soft, okay? I think Clay is going to take out all this aggression and anger about the NFL going after him 2 weeks in a row and say, you know what? I'm going to shove it in your face.
No.
I'm going to dislocate Alex Smith's neck.
No, he's a clean player. The only thing dirty about him is his drain.
Only thing, the only thing dirty is his drain?
Yeah.
That's it?
From his hair.
From his hair?
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Thank you.
Gothard?
All right, that's a touchdown for Santino. Speaking the truth about the NFL, thank you, man.
Yeah,
What? That
thank you
makes
very
no
much.
sense.
Yes,
The
it
scoring
does.
system that he... All right.
Son, you're doing a great job.
And
Thanks.
nepotism.
Hey, welcome to Hollywood, kiddo.
Yeah.
How do you think I got this gig?
Yeah, right?
My dad runs Yahoo. My dad is Andrew. Yahoo.
Santino.
Santino. No, I wish he did.
I do too.
I'd be rich and I wouldn't have to carpool down here, Uber pool. I do Uber pool to work. All right, prop number 4, QB matchup. Eagles non-Super Bowl MVP Carson Wentz is back and will start against the Colts this week for the first time since tearing his ACL in December. The prop, which QB has more rushing yards on Sunday, Carson Wentz or Andrew Luck? Sarah?
Well, I think this is a lock bet to choose Luck. Obviously, Wentz is coming off knee surgery. He should not be running. He probably shouldn't be playing, but because Foles is putting up big stinkers out there and he's in preseason form, they're putting in Wentz, which I think is smart. But honestly, Wentz isn't good at running. If he was, he wouldn't have gotten married over the summer at the age of 25. That's the first time he should have run. He's not a runner. I think he averages 3 yards per game. Luck averages 6 yards per game. So I'm going with Luck because he's the sure pick. I know he plays for the Colts, and he runs like a giraffe, but I got Luck.
All right, Andrew Luck, let's talk about it. Does he run a better 40 time? Yeah, of course, unfortunately, by about 0.2 of a second. Does he also have more yards per carry? Yes, unfortunately he does. These are true facts, okay? But I also I can't get behind a guy with that big of teeth that thanks people after they hit him. That's just me. I don't like it. The old big tooth, you did a great job, good hit thing, I don't buy it. Andrew Luck is baloney pony. I can't stand that whole, I'm such a sweetheart to people that pop him. When he gets popped, he likes to like shake their hand and hug them, and nah, don't do that. That's like the kid who has nah, yeah, come on. That's like the kid who has the lunch money ready for the bullies in an envelope. Andrew Luck, get up out of here, okay? I think Wentz is gonna open up, wake up, recharged, happy, his knee is working, no more squeakers, he's got the oil in there. I think he's gonna pop off and do something. Also, you know, he's got Kelsey up there that's gonna create canyon-sized holes for him. So I think he's gonna have a good rushing game. Also, we're talking about quarterbacks rushing who never really rush. Who really cares about these two white goons? Just huck the ball, all right?
Yeah, well,
either way.
The problem is
either way, Luck's not gonna have too much
Luck has
rushing yards.
one person to huck the ball to, which is T.Y. Hilton, and his rushers have rushed for 176 yards in 2 games.
I don't think the Colts are banking on Luck.
He has to run.
Yeah, but I don't think they're banking on him to be their second back.
The Eagles have Darren Sproles. They have plenty of other people who can run the ball besides Wentz, so I think you have to go with Luck in this situation.
No, that's bad luck. You have bad luck. You're going to have bad luck if you go with old Toothy. Old Toothy, thank you, boy.
Yeah, you're going to be wearing a wig next week, but go ahead.
We'll see. Well, your hair looks great, so I wouldn't mind it, Gothard.
Sarah bouncing back with a touchdown. That was some next level info about the wedding and how you know shouldn't be running.
Thank you.
So there you go.
All right.
Just calm down. Like just 1 or 2 compliments, all right?
I know about
piling
people.
it on.
Running away from commitment is my specialty.
Yeah.
In sports.
You've been doing that for a long time. You're really good at that.
Me. All right, prop number 5. LA Galaxy forward and self-proclaimed soccer god Zlatan Ibrahimovic scored another insane goal last week, his 17th of the year, putting him 3rd in MLS in his first season in the country. The prop. Will or won't Zlatan score a goal Sunday against the Seattle Sounders?
Come on, Ibrahimovic will, of course, score against Seattle. The Lion has 17 goals out of 22 matches, okay? You know, that's pretty good. That's like a 76%. I don't know how to do math that well in my head, but the Lion is back. He's on fire. He's phenomenal. He's probably the best striker of his generation. Okay, He's probably only sub to Ronaldo and Messi maybe. But I got to tell you, he is phenomenal. There's no way he won't score. I know Seattle's got a great shutdown defense, but I just think that he's one of the best of all time. This guy was great for all 46 teams that he played for when he was in Europe, all 98 different teams. He's got a son named Maximilian. That's huge points out of me. Nobody names their kid Maximilian and then goes in just half-assing it. He's going to get buck, of course. He's probably going to score 2 goals. You think he's going to chill at 500? That's just the beginning of what he's up to.
Right.
Also, he's got Tupac's "Only God Can Judge Me" tattoo on his. Have you ever seen that? It's on his chest. I gotta rep that. I think he's a G, dude. I'll see you in Thug's Mansion.
I don't think his ego is going to allow him to score another one. I think he likes nice round numbers.
He likes
just like
even numbers.
Nice round things in every aspect of his life. You know, he likes the ladies, especially when they're big and round, like a 5 and 2 zeros. Also, the Seattle goalie is a stud. He is apparently the Babe Ruth of goalies, and I know that because it was on their website about their own goalie.
Yeah.
So it must be true.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming the Babe Ruth of goalies means he's really fat and you can't get a ball past him.
He smokes and drinks every day.
Yeah.
He barely makes it to the games. That's what it means.
Also, I don't even think Zlatan will be there on Sunday.
Oh, he's not going to show up?
I think he's going to have to play for the Browns. I think he's going to have to kick for the Browns.
Well, they might need him.
He might not be there on Sunday.
He is 6'5". He's pretty leggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could use him.
Obviously, they always use soccer kickers in the NFL, so I think Zlatan does not score a goal because he won't even be there.
That's a good proposal, but he'll definitely be there without a doubt, and you better believe he's going to score a goal. Seattle's coming into Los Angeles. You're going to come to our Home Depot Center and try to show us up? I don't think so, pal.
Gothard's taking away points right now.
Yeah. Are you removing points from me?
No. Santino, you go ahead and call 2 goals by Zlatan. I'm go ahead and give you 2.
Yeah, baby.
That makes this scoring system makes zero sense.
It makes perfect sense. I'm liking it a lot, actually. By the way, we're tied right now. He's doing this on purpose. This is to play with our emotions. Aren't you?
No.
Yes,
I'm
you
just
are.
having fun. I'm just here to have fun.
You're here to have fun. We're here to work. So get your life together.
Son.
Well, this is the only time I see people. So.
What did you say?
So it's the only time I see people, so I got to take advantage of it.
Well,
Because he's in his cord room.
you're in your little cord room. You stay in the cord room. Prop number 6.
Yeah.
Coaches over and under. Bill Belichick. You're familiar with him, right?
Heard of him.
Yeah, a few times. He faces his former defensive coordinator, Matt Patricia, and the winless Lions on Sunday Night Football in Detroit this week. The prop, will Belichick and Patricia talk for over or under 3.5 seconds after the game at midfield on Sunday night?
Under.
Under?
Under.
Ooh.
Okay, because I think the only thing, if they talk at midfield, which I don't think they will, because the last time Belichick played against one of his former coaches was Josh McDaniels, I think, and they just agreed to not even shake hands at midfield. They would just kind of catch up later. So I don't even know if they will shake hands in the middle of the field. And if they do, I think the only thing Bill says is, hey, I know your hand signals too, but I didn't need to beat you with those. And that takes less than 3.5 seconds.
Oh!
So I don't think they talk. I think Bill saves all of his words for the press conference after, because we know how much he loves to talk.
At the press conferences? Let me tell you.
He's on a 45-word limit.
He's
per
Twitter?
Day.
He's got he's like Twitter?
He has so many characters that he can say per day.
I get that.
He's going to use 40 of them in the game and the other 5 at the press conference after.
Well, I can tell you I have inside knowledge that tells me that Bill Belichick has already cut up a bunch of sweaters. He's gotten ready, which is usually what he's rushing off the field to go do. So he's prepped and ready because he really wants to talk to his old assistant coach. 14 years the kid was with him, okay? A kid, he grew into a man. He's a full-grown man. Yeah, he's a full-grown man.
2 men at once.
Okay, but listen, almost a decade and a half almost of working under somebody, there's no way he's not going to go show him some love for more than 3-5 seconds. I know he's going to have a few words, maybe ear to ear, whisper, whisper, get a few photos together. Belichick is going to do the right thing. He's going to do the right thing in this.
Right.
Listen, did he skip out on the coach's photo for the NFL this year? Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely, because he was thinking, I need to save this camera time for after this game when I see old Patty there in the middle of the field. I think he's definitely going to talk to him for over 3.5 seconds. He owes him at least that. I know he snubs a lot of people, but he owes the kid that. It's been a long time. By the way, also the Pats are going to destroy them. It's the least he can do is shake the loser's hand and say, hey, man, you're not as good as you were with me.
No, nobody ever is.
Yeah, but that's why he's got to do the right thing.
Even when Belichick has insane respect for you, he still only shakes your hand for maybe a second.
Well, maybe he doesn't respect him at all, and that's why he will hang out with him. Maybe he thinks, you know what? You left, And who else was courting him? Not just the Lions. There was somebody else who was courting him. And he said, you leave
lose
me?
Points for that.
You leave me? I don't know. Do you know who it is, Gothard?
All I'm going to say is I'm giving Sarah the points for this because I've never heard Belichick say anything over 3.5 seconds. So.
Yeah, well, I can't wait till you're both wrong. How about that? I can't wait till that sweetheart of him comes out. You know, I've seen him smile on the field once a season. Once a season, he lets out a little poker. He's like Kanye West. He doesn't smile much, but when he does, it's kind of sweet. And you're like, look at that.
Anything.
There's a little glow inside of him.
Did you see that magazine that he did with his girlfriend, where he did like a photo shoot with his girlfriend for like the Hamptons or something like that?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And I was like, that is the only time I've seen Belichick do something that he did not want to do.
This is his smile. So you're the photographer. Say, hey, Bill, smile.
Smile.
That's it. That's about his
He smiles like
stiff.
Someone with braces who doesn't have braces.
Yeah, who doesn't want people to see the... Yeah, no, we know you got metal in there, bud. You can't really hide from us.
All right, here we go.
Really hide.
Final prop number 7. Monday night, the 2-0 Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the best quarterback in the world, Ryan Fitzpatrick, host the winless Pittsburgh Steelers. The prop, will Ryan Fitzpatrick throw over or under 3.5 touchdowns on Monday night?
Oh, my God. Diet Conor McGregor will not throw over 3.5. This is insane. I don't know why everyone's hyping him up so much. Look, this hot streak is over. Yes, he's phenomenal. Okay?
Yeah.
He's great.
He's Fitzmagic.
Yeah, he's Fitzmagic. I know. He's playing out of his mind, all right? It's incredible. It's beautiful. It's good to see. But I think the hot streak is over, and I think Jameis Winston is sniffing back for his job, all right? Jameis wants to come back. And listen, the team's divided. So he must not be doing that well with team management if everyone in the locker room is saying, I don't know, maybe it's just time to take a seat for a little bit. He is hot as a pistol. That's fine. But I just think, they got to go with their Florida State boy. They put all this time investment into. Fitz has got to take some time. He needs to be pulled back a little bit. I think everyone's hyping up way too much. It's an even matchup with both of these teams. The Steelers are garbanzo beans, so I hope they can pull their together and Tomlin can actually do something with these kids. But I do think they're going to shut him down. He's going to have actually 3 on the nose, which is less than 3.5.
Where are you getting your information?
From all over the place.
That people in the locker room don't like him.
Yeah, what do you mean? That's all over the internet.
Him.
It's divided.
Everybody's catching up. Everybody's gotten a
They say
touchdown.
they don't know whether or not he deserves to stay and keep the position.
Get out of here. He is, first of all,
over.
he's a fantasy owner's dream. He looks like a stud with his sexy ass beard.
Okay, relax. It's not a fashion show.
Yeah, his like luck of the Irish is completely coming out. And I love that he's Diet Conor McGregor, and I'll take that because that means he actually shows up and wins and doesn't fall.
Unless it's against Floyd.
Yeah, well.
And he loses.
Yeah, well, guess what? I wouldn't, I'd want to get my hits in on a wife beater, but I also want to win in the NFL.
Okay.
So I would say.
How can I defend that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You got shut down.
Yeah.
Listen, Fitz has thrown for 8 touchdowns already, and he's rushed for 1 of those. So I think, and the Steelers are terrible against the pass.
Okay.
They've given up 7 touchdowns this year, and they should have given up more, and they would have given up more if they hadn't been playing the Browns in week 1. So I think for sure Tampa Bay's offense is so great that he's going to throw 4 to 5 touchdowns.
4 to 5 touchdowns?
Yes.
Out of your mind. Out of your mind.
my
Tomlin's going to wake up those kids in Steel City, and they're going to come back around. The kid's getting shut down to 3. Gothard?
Santino, when you say you get your news from all over the place.
All over the place.
It's like Sarah Palin.
Is there like a specific place all over the place that you
I read a lot of blogs, and a lot of blogs are saying the locker room is divided on whether or not they want Jameis to come or they want Fitz to stay, okay?
By the way,
Okay.
in
All
his blogs, he means text from his mother.
From my buds, from me and my fantasy crew.
All right, we're going with the inside information, tying it up here, heading to the last round.
Oh my God.
yes! That is why I like you, kiddo.
You're just trying to make this
Daddy
interesting
taught you
for the
well,
viewers.
baby. Daddy
Whatever.
taught you well. All right, the wild card prop,
Okay.
Miss Tiana. Vontae Davis. That's a name we won't be talking about much longer. Last Sunday, during the Bills' home loss to the Chargers, cornerback Vontae Davis retired at halftime, no less, in the middle of the game, got dressed and walked out of the locker room in the middle of the game, seemingly to never play football ever again. The final prop, will anyone ever retire at halftime of a game again?
Will anyone ever? I say yes, but that's also just hopefully. It's Tom Brady this weekend, and not even at halftime. I hope he does it between the first and second quarter. That would be my dream come true. If he would just be like, and I'm retired, or I'm forced out by my own team, and crated off in a wheelbarrow. That's how I want him to leave.
You want him in a wheelbarrow?
Yeah, I would like for him to be wheeled out in a wheelbarrow where I believe he belongs, and then buried alongside somebody, you know, buried by Drew Bledsoe. That'd be great.
You want Drew to bury him?
Yeah, I want Drew to bury him.
I got a feeling you like Tom Brady more than you're leading on.
No, I don't like him at all.
Listen, no one is ever going to retire again. This is blasphemy in sports across all boards. This will never happen ever again. In fact, I would love it if the NFL instituted something, a subcontract rule saying you're not allowed to quit at halftime unless it's injury related.
Or you don't get your money if you
don't get your money. That's right.
He has guaranteed money and he still gets his $5 million.
So why don't we ring a ding up Roger Goodell and tell him to write something up, baby?
Well,
keep him on the field.
That what his retirement has done is you know, the players already have such a time getting guaranteed money from all these different teams, which this act by Vontae alone is going to create problems for that in the future. And now that guaranteed money is going to be, you know, defunct if you walk out, which it should be.
Yeah, it should be. That's why it'll never happen again. The NFL is going to put a tight grip on something like this. It's ridiculous, it's embarrassing, it's stupid, it's unforgivable, it's selfish, it's rude. You can't do that to your teammates, and you can't do that to American fans that just want to watch you play football, dude.
It's also not a reflection on Buffalo. I would like to say that. Like, I don't think, like, some people are like, I'm ashamed that this happened in Buffalo. And I'm like, this has nothing to do with Buffalo.
No.
This has to do with him as a person. And if you're going to walk out on a team like that, then you should not have been on that team
I'll tell you
in the NFL.
I'll tell you who should retire from their team is old Phillip Rivers down there. The Chargers.
Are you serious?
It's time to walk, Philly. It's time to walk. I would get away from the Chargers as fast as possible.
You're crazy.
They're such a bummer to watch. They don't know how to catch balls, apparently, that he hucks at them perfectly. This guy throws darts and nobody seems to know how to catch them.
So he's the one that should retire. The guy that's throwing perfect passes.
From the team, from that team. Oh, I don't mean from the league. Oh, no, he needs to get out of.
Yeah.
I was about to say San Diego because we can't keep pace with how many teams they keep throwing in Los Angeles.
He can't leave that team because
he's got
that team. 12 children and it's very hard to move.
Yeah, that's just a big house. At some point, too much to pack. Gothard?
The thought process of Tom Brady retiring at halftime and leaving in a wheelbarrow, I don't even know if I have enough points to give you.
I'm not even going to disagree. How about that?
Look at that. It just keeps going up like a slot machine.
Dude, that's insane. Cut it out.
I should get to make bets for the rest of the month just based
13 to 69. 12.
Yeah.
Now you docked me a point. You're a shitty son.
That was so much fun.
And you know what? I'm happy that we keep you in the closet.
So that means that next week I get to choose the bet, but hopefully I win all the props this week and you'll be wearing a pink Falcons tank top with a blonde wig next
Act like I don't like that.
Okay.
Act like I don't like that anyway. You think you're punishing me? I'm going to be the most beautiful blonde wig Falcons top girl. All the internet's going to go nuts for me.
Okay.
They're going to go, who's this Tiana? Who's this Tiana broad when this sexy Santino chick is just sexying up my computer or my phone? Nobody watches on a computer anymore. Hey, you can play all these props along with us on your Yahoo Sports app. Hey, you can play all these props along with us on your Yahoo Sports app. The game is called the Yahoo Fantasy Slate, and it's free. It's completely free. I know most of you are too cheap to buy anything, so it's free. The Yahoo Fantasy Slate. Pick it up. Listen to us. Pick your sides and win some money, baby. Then tweet at us and tell us how right we are, how right I am specifically, and how wrong Sarah is.
Right, yeah.
And tweet at us at 2debate2furious. They'll probably put it up somewhere, maybe right here.
It's probably below us.
It's below us.
It's probably misspelled, so just look it up on Twitter.
Yeah, because our staff here is awful, as
Terrible,
you
as you
tell.
can see. That's right. Thank you, Andrew Santino.
Thank you so much, Sarah.
All right, we'll see you next week. We bet you'll be back.
And the reminiscence of this, oh, come on. Is that real? Is that someone's cell phone?
That is a busy signal.
No? Yes? Good? Got it?
I predict we burn down this studio.
That's what I predict, too.
Yeah. They were listening.
They're listening always.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching Props on the Yahoo YouTube page.
Yeah, please subscribe because we need more viewers and that's how we stay alive and eat and feed our families.
New shows come out every Wednesday. And don't forget to hit the like button right below our beautiful faces right here. That'll help us out too.
Yeah.
Props to you if you do it right.